Guys, is Gypsy Rose just taking the piss or what? Like, seriously. Did I really hear her, like, complain about having 2 places to live and just how shitty that is? Like, seriously, guys? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So there are people that haven't unalived their mom, and they're really struggling in this world. But Gypsy is complaining because she got away with murder and only had to do 8.5 years, and because of the last 5 months of her probation, she got herself pregnant, had the baby, and it's an inconvenience for her to what? Be a single mom part of the time, a quarter of the time. She's fetching about being over at my stepmom and my dad. Yeah, but it's so hard because then I have to, and the baby's having a first day every time she gets to each house. She's complaining and fussing in the crib. Some people don't have 1 crib. You have 2 cribs and you're complaining, and you unalived your mom, and you don't think that people have a say-so or an opinion about that? Are you friggin' nuts? Does anybody hear how crazy that sounds when somebody who is so self-entitled for unaliving their mom, somebody who I guess also complains when they're jet-setting the life, and maybe, I don't know, they might be eating in the Grove or shopping in the Grove or whatever the hell. She shouldn't even be allowed to look at the Grove. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm going to do a whole video on that video, too, where Gypsy's, are you going to pick an outfit out for me? You figured out how to unalive your mom. You can't figure out what outfit to wear. Call Nick. See if he'll help you figure it out. What's wrong with you? And then nobody's calling her on this? Nobody's saying, yo, some people don't even have a crib? Or why don't you give one of those cribs away? I mean, shit, you got shit for free. I just, the audacity of Gypsy Rose is the thing that pisses me off. The self-entitlement. The complaining of how hard it is to live the complicated life that she actually founded for herself, created for herself, made for herself. And then she wants the world to say, poor me, I created it, come on. And licking her lips like the lip-licking lizard she is. I said that one time. It only took one time to say that. Guys. And why isn't Brie going with her on that jaunt to Los Angeles? You know that has burning Brie up. Because has Brie ever been to the Blanchard home? That's what I want to know. Has she been to Gypsy's new home with Ken? That's what I want to know. And then I saw this video of Ryan saying, there's so much I could tell you, but I just can't tell you. Ryan, you signed the NDA. You know you can't tell us. So why are you teasing us? And where the hell is Pixie? I haven't seen Pixie in a minute now. Guys, this show that we affectionately call the Gypsy verse, Gypstick, Dipstick, Gypsahoy, is somebody that has kept us quite entertained over the course of the last year, even having content creators go after other content creators because we've become so close to what's been going on with Gypsy, and the exploitation of what actually happened has come out, and Gypsy is ducking for cover and using anybody, as always, as a human shield. She got a 2-for-1 with Brie. That was mean, but it was funny. Is it more funny than it was mean? Because I mean it more as funny than mean. I'm not going to beat myself up over that. I think it's funny. More funny than mean. Guys, the truth of the matter is, I have no reason to be nice to somebody like Brie. Somebody that has doxed and done some terrible things and offered up her worst behavior for somebody who unalived her mom, or at least contracted somebody to unalive her mom, which is what she did. One of the two, pick one of the two, but That's who you want to be best friends with over the course of a year. Again, she had somebody, her best friend, who was there for her for years in the joint. She named her kid after her. Gypsy was godmom to her kid. Her husband went and visited Gypsy on days so that Gypsy had a visitor. And you don't think that Gypsy's going to treat you the same exact way, if not worse? Can't you see behavior, and don't you feel it in your bones? You can't feel it in your bones if you listen to it. Just, you have intuition, you have gut feeling, this is not a person that's got your best interest. Does she? Think about it. Why aren't you going to California? And there's girl trips, come on. When did she ask you to come over to the house? Come on, Bree. It's your buds. Somebody who you would ride or die for. But she'd run your ass over. And you know it. Come on, look at the life that Gypsy wants everybody to applaud. She gets out of jail. She gets out of prison, 8.5 years, throws Nick under the bus and just roll it back and forth, back and forth. And all he did, according to what she said, was save her, according to what she wanted. That's it. So where did he go wrong there? By not taking all of the blame? Is that what he did wrong there? He didn't take all of the blame? Come on. And you think that you got something on this guy, Bree? What's she going to have you do, Bree? How are you going to prove it to her? Come on. And then she uses somebody. She actually uses another person to get out of prison for an address. And then gets back with her boyfriend after she cheats, has infidelity, doesn't keep any promises. There's no sanctity of marriage with her. Uses Ryan. Destroys Ryan. I think she still has something over Ryan's head. I think Ryan does have a lot to say. But he ain't going to say it. So, that's your buddy. I'm still defending that joke I made. About 2 for 1. Guys, seriously. This is the life that Gypsy is defending herself. This is the life she's complaining about having it inconvenience her by having 2 homes, 2 carriages, 2 cribs, 2 completely different lives, when some people are struggling just to have one. And her claim to fame is that she unalived her mom by using an autistic man and then getting mad at him because he didn't take all the blame. That's what's going on there.
About living in cutoff. I mean, I like living with my family, don't get me wrong, but it kind of sucks whenever, like, you can't live with your partner and you guys share a kid together. So, it's like I can spend a couple days here at Ken's, but then I have to go back home, and then also it changes like her environment. So, like, the first day, wherever I'm going to be staying at, like if I'm staying my first night back in cutoff, she's very fussy because it's like a new environment. It's a new old environment, I call it. So it's like changing her from one crib to the crib that I have at home, and then come back here, and then I have a crib here for her. So it's a lot to adjust to.
Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Thank you as always for allowing me to be part of your day. I really do appreciate it, guys. It's good to be back, and I thank you so much. Don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.